So, another day of Civ 5. And we're going to jump into the game that we had going, Aztecs, and we've destroyed a few nations. And I think, are we at war already? Oh, we just attacked North Korea. I think we lost a crossbowman, but we're back at it here. Oh, let me turn on some music. There you go. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and just keep attacking Korea, and we'll just make our way up. Maybe we can finish this today. All right, so you go there. You heal. This city was just built, or weird? Oh, it's our happiness. Negative 21. Forgot about that. But I think we're okay. Doesn't matter if we're the most unhappy nation in the world, if we're the only nation in the world. I think it's a good goal. It's a good goal to have. Teotihuacan. Anything that produces happiness. Zoo. Let's do a zoo. We seem safe there. Everyone I think is still healing, but let's bring over some generals next turn. You just automate, it's fine. I can reach. Oh, I can't reach. If this city for some reason kills my crossbowman, I'm gonna be a little upset. I won't restart, but I will be upset. Public school? Any great wonders? Happiness. The Taj Mahal gives happiness. Tenochtitlan sucks at production. How do we only have 11 production? It's absolutely abysmal. Alright, well. It's probably because our lands are burning. Okay, that guy's just chilling on our horses. Let's do some metallurgy. And wow, they did almost destroy us. So, before we move him, we're going to attack twice. And we're going to move him back to safety. Wow. Oh, good thing we can still see from here. So this crossbowman's out of range. And we'll be able to freely attack here. Let's heal this guy. Let's bring you in to just... Didn't have to bring him in because I have this boat that can take over the city. But what you gonna do? Actually, it's a bad idea. So I'm gonna send him back because that city is a lot stronger than expected. Even though it only has one population, it's kind of crazy. You can attack on turn, so chill. A civilian was captured. That's fine. It was probably their civilian originally. Okay, Colosseum. Absolutely. You heal. I probably should have upgraded him. Oh, but we're losing 27 gold per turn. That's not good. It's not good. Only 4 per turn. That's not too bad. I think at one point, if we can't pay our military, they start defecting. And we don't have much military, so we don't want them to defect, especially if it's one of our more experienced units. Did I do it again? Oh, here we go. Musketmen. You keep healing. You keep chilling. Refuse. I think this city definitely just obviously just razed to the ground. Alright, who's coming in? This little archer is wreaking havoc. Let's send you there. Let's heal you. This turn we should be able to... Oh, I haven't even brought him over my great generals. And where did this great knight appear? Wow, 4 knights appeared. Okay, so great general. Run away. You stay still. Okay, let's go back to our capital. Where's our capital? I don't even remember where our capital is. I feel like this map moved. Okay. This is not good. Okay, well, that one knight and that trebuchet are gonna have to hold it down. Really? Okay, well, let's just... There we go. Just raise the city. Just raise it to the ground. You guys hang out. You hang out. You hang out for now. I'm gonna send in my musket men. Okay, that city's gone. Okay, hopefully we can reach. Perfect. Okay, this knight might die, but hopefully not. Do I have a great general there, actually? I do. Next turn, I'm going to probably plop him down, because if any enemies that are fighting me, basically, if they end their turn next to citadel that you can create with the great general, basically they take damage from the citadel. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, musket men. Let's see. Okay, I'm messing up a little bit here by not bringing my great generals. Now they're in the battle. You heal. You chill. And you shoot. There we go. Wow. Pretty strong trebuchet that they have there. Jesus. Okay, I'm going to send this camel, and hopefully he doesn't get plundered right away. And now you, Great General, go there. Alright, musketmen, you've failed at your job. Okay, who built Uffizi? Japan did. Oh, thank you for building it, because eventually it will be mine. You go there. You come back, bro. Where are you going, worker? Alright, let's do a little peekaboo with my great general. You just heal, you just chill, you just chill. You also just chill. Alright, who killed my great general? Did I not move him on top of anybody? You son of a bitch. I thought they were still going to give my knight a move, but they didn't. Just because he was healing. Alright, well, one less person to have to worry about. Okay, let's just let this guy heal completely. Anybody else who's just chilling? Oh, my attacking forces have dwindled. An enemy is near. This guy's wreaking havoc. We finished another worker. All we want is workers, so I guess all we'll build is workers. Maybe we should actually build some caravans because we're bleeding money again. This guy's fine. Okay. You're fine. You go fix truffles. You just chill. You just heal. And you come fix something else too. Okay. This knight is dead. Perfect. Okay, let's just raise this city to the ground as well. And on to the next. Fix. Chill. Automate. Okay. Alright, we're going towards Busan now. You heal for the however many turns left that city's gonna be alive. You heal. You. Let's see. Let's start shooting this guy. Just while we can. If my archer dies, I'm gonna be a little upset. Sure, build something that we're not going to need at all. Okay, that guy ran away. Okay, we have a scout chilling in our land. Okay, you come back home and start healing. Baby steps. Okay. Refuse. Oh, this guy's come back to face certain annihilation for sure. And there he goes. Okay, you keep healing. Japan is now going to war. Interesting. Okay, our happiness and money still going down. I should not have built workers. I should have built a caravan, but I'll do that next turn. I just can't forget. Anybody at war with me that shouldn't be at war? Nope. They all should be at war with me. Okay. How do we close this? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do a peek-a-boo here. With our great general, that always does the trick. And come back in your jeep. This great general's in a jeep. We still have crossbows. Does that make sense? I guess maybe not. Take a peek in your jeep. There you go. What's this guy in? Also a jeep. Hey. Riding in style. You come back. Our musketman looks like he's healed. We'll put him hopefully in striking distance here. Peekaboo here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Next turn we should get the city. Alright. Who's these mother truckers? Okay, let's just... It's gonna take 2 turns. Whatever. They shouldn't be able to kill him. Well, they might. It's a 30 defense. If he dies, oh, thank the Lord. They're trying to give me Pyongyang. I don't want Pyongyang. 20 unhappiness. We are definitely getting it in the unhappiness. Okay, let's take the city. Do we create a puppet? Oh, we're creating a puppet. Can we view the city? Did it have anything of value? Not really, right? We'll just raise it. Just raise it to the ground. Just raise it to the ground. You know, eventually we probably would build our own cities here, but we're chilling. Maybe should have kept it while I'm taking over some of these cities, but doesn't seem completely necessary. Let's go to Daegu over here. And then we'll go towards Pyongyang. It's a really tranquil, beautiful city with hardly any fires, but this one barbarian is destroying our lands. Okay, cross the river, cross the river. You heal while the city raises. Ooh. What is this, Mike Kalish? I wonder if it gives us anything special. Okay. We got some pikemen. Alright, let's go back to our city here. Alright, where's our little knight? Where'd you go? Of course, you're in the wrong place and you can't cross a river. And ugh. Alright. Nope. Let's just hang out for a turn. This guy keeps... Why is he swimming? Can you go fix some incense? You're going for a swim. Completely unnecessary. Alright, I guess just go hide further away from these pikemen. Spearmen? Pikemen. Okay, looks like a bunch of our cities are being... What? Can I please shoot the barbarian before you switch over? Okay. Okay, that's good news. Fix that. There we go. Okay, there's only so many things you can raise before there's nothing left to raise. Alright, give a peekaboo. Alright, your peekaboo's over. Busan. Cities we all like to visit. Okay. Just makes it that much more of a juicier target. Okay, surround them. Take a quick look. And this city shouldn't last too much longer. I'm just gonna preempt this move. It should survive. Choose the host. Ooh, can I choose myself? Commit delegates. Yep. Maybe I should have chosen Korea since I'm about to destroy them. And if I destroy them, does that mean that I become the leader? I don't think it does, but interesting. Okay, this pikeman. I mean, these musketeers are just... These knights are in the water. They brought their boats along with them. Here we go. See you later, alligator. Let's just raise the cities. Just raise them. Burn them. Burn them all. I think that's from Game of Thrones. I guess banks. We want... Oh, I almost forgot. Cavalry. I mean, caravans. Let's make some money again, yeah? Let's make some money again. Who's over here chilling? These guys are living the peaceful life on their very own island. You refuse. Ooh, our spy killed somebody. I think. Oh wait, no he didn't. Counterintelligence, counterintelligence. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait. He got promoted because he killed somebody. Who'd you kill? It's not gonna tell me? I'm out. Nobody tells you who you killed. Whose spy you killed. Okay, this city's gonna be gone in a minute anyways. It's gonna be gone soon, so it's just, oh, these are both gonna be gone soon actually. These guys are gonna destroy me. You just chill for now. Ooh, they disappeared. Alright, you come back here. Since we're not burning down Seoul. Alright, let's have you... Oh, shit. I should not have let him take a peek. Alright, that great general might die. Because I can't risk my crossbowmen from dying by bad placement. Okay, so you guys are chilling. Yes, fix this incense, please. Ba-dun, ba-dun. Great general survived. You chill. You definitely go somewhere. You heal. Is this a hill? Let's move over here. We have open ground. These hills are blocking my sight. You just need to... I might send my guys to destroy this encampment that's just here. God damn it. You bastards. This is the direction we're going anyways, but... Barbarian has me annoyed. Just trying to fix this incense, and now he's going somewhere else. Okay, well, it's closed now, and I got another worker, so... Let's see, can I shoot from here? Ooh, I absolutely can. Okay. And we will continue our chipping away at Korea. My city becomes religious. That's good. I'm glad. Let's keep. You go there. You go there. And you shoot there. Probably should have put my Greek general, but there we go. Okay. We are making moves. Alright. You dying little worker. That little worker's strong. Let's just go ahead and pop this. Pop the little great writer. Was a great artist. There we go. There we go. You are now healed. You are fixing stuff. Go fix some horses. You're fine there. You're fine there. And you can finally start fixing this incense. Where are you at? Oh. Stop the oh, the moment we've been waiting for. Let's see if this helps us out. At least a little bit. Oh, thank the Lord. 6 happiness, 40 gold. We've done it. Our people are happy. They finally realized that we're just collecting cities and we have a lot of luxury resources, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Alright. Oh, now you want to trade with me, eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. You crazy fool. Let's try this. And let's try this. Actually, I'm not even going to, because we're going to go to war pretty soon. There we go. Atta girl. Ooh, let's make some more money. Ooh, it's not even funny. Why's my eye itchy? Okay, let's share the destroying of Pyongyang. Okay. Ooh. Unfortunate. Am I keeping Pyongyang? I don't think so. I think I'm raising it also. I'll look at the city, even though I hadn't been looking at the cities at all. I guess if it has a great wonder, I'll keep it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. You dead. No great wonders. Your city is being razed to the ground. There will be no no record of your people having existed. Okay. Palenque. Okay, so this continent is ours. Let's go destroy these barbs real quick. And then we'll make our way over to our buddies here. Here we go. Courthouse, but completely unnecessary. Tenochtitlan. Let's do a bank. How many caravans can we build? 6. I don't even know if we have 6 places to build them, so I'm gonna go ahead and build the Taj Mahal. Yep, looks like we only have one more place that we can send it to. Musketman, you heal while you can. You little buddy go help clear out some nonsense. You one buddy start headed to town. You go there. Okay, you continue your trip. You continue to hunt down these filthy barbarians who are making life terrible for us. Where were these barbarians when I wanted them earlier? To help me with a little bit, with culture. I can shoot you from here. Atta girl. You also go here. You guys make your way here. This is where we're going. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're making our way over. Okay. Automation. You fix that tile. Things seem to be going really well. Unlike when I play Age of Empires, things don't go well at all. You keep going. You hang out with your person. Oh, there's some chocolate and diamonds that need to be fixed up here. This is terrible. But we're going. Fixed. Anything else burning down here? Things seem to be going alright. Automate. You fix that. You just keep taking step towards your destination. This is good, not a long way to travel. Here we go. Let's take out this musketman barbarian. Advance of musketman. What year is it? 1746 AD. Is that historically accurate? Are we doing it? I wonder if this is historically accurate. I don't think so. We have crossbows still. Maybe. Okay. No, we're just gonna, as soon as we kill this barb camp, we'll send them to go help with our war against Hal Hassal. You can start going. Then we'll work our way up through Japan, and then we'll work our way up to Mecca. And we'll see. Oh. Columbus declared war on Japan. I don't know who these are. Am I already at war with Japan? I don't think so. Oh, I can make peace with some city-states. Don't know why I have it. It's not good. Okay. There we go. You guys just come here. You come here as well. You fix this chocolate and these gems. Okay. I don't know where these guys are coming from. Do we have any type of... We don't. Do we have money? Let's start buying some... I wonder if I can buy a courthouse. Lucidius puppet. I've literally not built a courthouse in any of these. Alright, well, let's hold off for a second. You fix there. You fix that. You will pay for this. These are not empty threats, but it's just a queue as to who will pay for it first, and unfortunately you are not first. Let's do rifling. Fertilizer is always good too though, but rifling has 2 recommendations, so I will go with rifling. Alright. Pretty empty space here. Oh, we're gonna go straight for their capital. They're 49 actually. Ooh. This is not good actually. Because I was struggling with the capital of... I was struggling with the cities from Korea. And they were only like 25 defense, or... I don't even think they were 30 defense. So... Not good. Definitely not what I want to see. Which way are you going? You better come this way and avoid this barbarian encampment. Alright, well. Keep trekking. What are you doing, little buddy? Gonna walk right across the barbarians and probably get taken, but we're making good money actually. Our happiness is back down to 0. Alright. We're here. This mother trucker. Okay, let's just declare war. I have a trade route with them? Oh Lord. I think they had a trade route with me. Let's take one of their workers. And unfortunately, we don't have line of sight. Ugh. Keep going. Okay, well, you chill for now. Ooh. That's absolutely terrible news. Wow. Okay. Well, we lost one of our crossbowmen from early on to I mean, these guys look pretty badass, to be honest. Are they wearing skis? Suspicious. They have guns, they have pikes, and they have skis. I mean, my guys only had crossbows. But damn. Musketmen, what are these guys called? Oh, shit. Well, that's why you don't click on the random things. Hopefully they take their worker. Alright, let's plunder their trade routes. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna build. Wow. Well, that's just ruins things, because now things are gonna take a lot longer. You go back here. I gotta upgrade this guy. My musketman's gonna die. There he goes. Okay. So, it's happened. So let's annex these cities and let's purchase some courthouses. And let's purchase. Can we purchase something? A crossbowman? Let's purchase a knight with some faith. Oh, we have 7,000 faith. I guess that's good. Start building up, but super unfortunate. Let's do a lancer. Start getting rid of some of these barbarian encampments. Oof. Do I not have any warriors on this continent either? Except for my one crossbowman. I don't think I can purchase much else. I can purchase a pagoda. Let's definitely do that. Landschnet. Let's do that also. What do I need to upgrade them? Okay, you chill. These bastards. Okay, now all my boats are dying. Okay. Whoa. Where do these guys come from? Okay. Okay, I don't want that one anyways. I need to bother with that worker. These bastards. What do I need? You lack the necessary funds. I just can't upgrade them. Okay, you chill. You chill. Can we make peace? I have to be near something. Thank you. I'm out. Okay, well, they're attacking my cities. Okay, let's destroy you first. Okay. Should still win, but it's just gonna take a lot longer than expected. Okay. You just relax. You just relax. They have a whole navy too. Well, I actually have to look at my demographics. I'm first in literacy, so my technology is highest, so I can definitely build stuff. Okay. Have you not fixed this hill? It's been ages. Chill. Heal. Okay. So we're gonna probably make a beeline for battleships, I guess. And we're gonna attack on the coast then. We're gonna attack on the coasts. You heal. You just go there. If this musketman kills me, I'm gonna be upset. I have to upgrade my crossbowmen. Now we start focusing on science again. Nope. They feel confident. They asked for everything I have. Ain't that crazy? You just heal. You just chill. If my Lanchneck dies, oh god, he almost did. Jesus Christ. Now the barb camps are coming up like crazy. Can I reach? Cannot reach. Let's just swap. Alright, at least we kept one crossbowman. Anything else here? These bastardios. Let's just cut some trees or something. Heal. Crossbowman die. Okay, kill the Japan spy. That's great news. I need to upgrade you. Get in the flying V formation. These bastards. Oh my god. Alright, you go here. I cannot forgive this offense, you bastard. Okay, Buenos Aires is going to war with me. Still have barb issues. What did we finish? A zoo? I'm getting some happiness back. Just getting some gold. Okay, let's just keep. OMG. Let's do sentry or drill. I guess drill. Okay. Definitely keep the trade routes going. You fix that. This is ridiculous. You you bastards. Automate. You cannot promote yet. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where's that? I think we could just... Ugh. There we go. Just destroy that. Cut off that crossbowman. Palenque. What are you building? A granary? Do we need it to grow? Probably not. I'll just focus on production, but whatever. You guys chill. Have each other's backs. Okay. No escaping for you. Alright, you guys are my new army that I'm going to build up. We're still getting some gold. Probably not as fast as I'd like, but... Alright, you dead. You chill, you chill. Let's just pop this scientist. Alright, let's take a look at our techs. Okay, our crossbowmen. we want to go for submarines already? Get to electronics, kind of far away. Dynamite is the big one. We can get an artillery. Where do I upgrade my crossbowmen? I upgrade to like little machine guns. Is it this machine gun? Interesting. Well, I guess the question is, do we make a shot for dynamite, refrigeration? I guess let's get some submarines. Get some submarines first, clear the oceans, then we'll go make our way to battleships. Could do this, but and then we'll do plastics. Submarines. Okay, that's fine. Alright. We're going the long game. We should be in a good position. Can't imagine that. Ooh. Little artist. Refuse. You're gonna die. Maybe in 100 years, but you're gonna die. How are we still at war with some of these people? Are we really at war? Buenos Aires, Antwerp. It's ridiculous. Let's upgrade you to a Lancer. Standing army tax. Yes. Yes. I don't have much of an army, so it won't be that expensive. And hopefully it's really expensive for everybody else. For Japan, Halsell, whatever his name is, had a few boats. Okay, where are these barbarians that are wreaking havoc? Shoot you with the city. You are doing a good job. Let's go fix that cinnamon again. Spices. Okay. Of course, there's these archers in 1777. Guess maybe. This boat just doesn't want to die. Let's just go help kill this barbarian. I guess a workshop. Why is there no workers here? Alright, who's attacking me? You bastards. Okay. I think we just run away, right? Can this... You can't run away. I hate the auto switch. You gotta hold on to the land. Alright guys, just run away to your land. Well. Dang it. Attack it twice? Nope. Did they kill my boat? I don't really need the boat yet, but that sucks. Did they really chase him down? Bastards. Alright, let's fix that. Happiness is good. Money's okay. We're getting money from these barbarian encampments, actually. That's kind of nice. You just hang out there. You go back there. You go there. Just return the unit. Let's go back there. Wow. Things have gotten messy. Things have gotten messy. Ugh. You heal. You go chill there. You hang out here. Oh, there's 1,000 workers here. You heal. It looks like we're just waiting now. I think we've controlled the barbarians somewhat. Let's see if we can make peace with anybody. No, we can't. No, we can't. Probably should start seeing where those barbarian encampments are showing up because they're so annoying. And we got to figure out which one's gonna which I think it's gonna be Teotihuacan. Which place is gonna be our place where we build things? We're building that. Ugh, I guess we're gonna build a barracks. We need to maximize. We should have built a trading. This is gonna be our new trade. We need to build cargo ships here. Alright, well, we're chilling. Hopefully none of these other nations like beat us with culture or something. Nope, I refuse. Antwerp is still at war with us. Not going well. You just automate, and I think I found... don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere, map. Budapest has declared war on Ordinabunga. Alright. Can I get this? Yes, 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 yes. You come over here. Perfect. Wow, look at Japan. These guys are advanced barbarians. I hate advanced barbarians. And worker, why are you trying to get captured? These workers, I don't know where he was going, but he went straight for the barbarian encampment. It's a little ridiculous. I hate workers. I hate micromanaging the workers. Now, we gotta go try to destroy this anyways. Okay. Yes, take him back and heal. Refuse. Okay. You go back over there. Yep. So go right back where he got abducted in the first place. Mount Fuji. Ah, our happiness is going down now. Great. Just great. What to build? I guess could always go with gold. War. No need to be at war with Sydney. Alright, Tenochtitlan. This is our main city. What are we doing? Bank? 25% more gold. That seems right. That seems right. Oh, damn. Where did we get all this money from? Alright, let's build. If there's... what I can't have is if there's barbarian ships around here. That'd be the worst. Okay, so let's purchase a cargo ship. And let's purchase harbor. No, workshop, bank. Guess we could already purchase a frigate. I guess 2 cargo ships. So we get some money back. Let's kill you. Let's send you off to get captured again for some reason. Okay. Very nice. I guess, I mean, it's not too much. Not too much money. We spent 2,000. 16 coins per turn. Times 10 turns is 160. And 100 turns, it's 1,000. That's terrible. Is it really only 8 coins per turn? This is the worst investment I've ever made. You just chill for now. Of course, there's people declaring war on me. Not surprised. Okay. Okay, let's adopt a policy. I think we're going towards science, right? I'm going to be ahead of everybody else. Maybe make it to space first. Refuse. Or do I just start being friends with everybody? I mean, I'm on 3 continents. What civ am I? I'm the Aztecs. Montezuma. Their perk is whenever I kill somebody I get culture, which is good, but I haven't really been doing much with culture, so it normally helps me at the very beginning when I try to get like extra policies. But there wasn't many barbarians, and yeah. But I am the Aztecs. I think I'm gonna start building. Wow, I need city-states to not declare war on me. Oh, somebody's giving me musketmen. That's good. Wow. Somehow Harold is... Maybe I do just go for peace. They've increased like crazy in points right now. Where are you? Okay, I have some warriors actually here that have been chilling for a bit. Upgrade you to a cannon. Start getting these guys all in one area. Maybe I can put a little force together and go take over. Special unit for the Aztecs is the Jaguar. You get them at the very beginning of the game. And I had one guy who just died, who was upgraded a lot. But the Jaguar basically, I think, I don't know if it's all the Aztecs, but the Jaguar heals after it kills somebody, which is kind of convenient. At least early on, because you don't have to waste time to heal. You can just keep attacking. Let's just do money, I guess. Let's do some gold. Okay, I'm gonna make peace just because I don't have any plan to attack them anytime soon. And so I might as well just create peace while I build up, and then I can attack them. Wow. This is the tricky part too. You always make peace. Check the city-states that you're at war with, because they went to war with me for like a turn, and then he wasn't their allies anymore. But because I didn't declare peace with them, they just stay at war with you. Just kind of odd, but yeah, something to watch out for. Very well. still 0 happiness. Okay, what are we working towards? About to build a city there. I like the Japanese because they always attack with full power. Actually, my 2 favorite civs to use are the Aztecs and also Japan. Because yeah, you're right. That exact reason that you're saying. They can be like down on health, and they at least attack with full damage. I don't know why I feel like they get stronger as they get weaker, but yeah, that's also pretty cool because I'm just used to attacking early on against the computer, and so Japan, that's super convenient to have people basically defend at full strength and attack at full strength. Let's do market. We need happiness again. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to spend some more faith. I haven't been using any faith here. Can I use faith? Who has a religion? Salvador. Ah, very nice. I can build people, but I don't really need to build people. I want to build some buildings. Who has another religion? Ugh. I can annex and buy a courthouse. Maybe I could buy a courthouse with the faith. No, but I can buy a mosque. And then I can buy a courthouse. That's good. We're back at 0. Anything else I can buy with faith here? No, but let's go look for other religious cities that we have. And we'll get maybe some free happiness here. We already checked here. Let's check these cities. Nope. These all have the same faith. Oh, I should really build a courthouse here in Seoul. But now I just spent my money. Germany's okay because they give you a percentage to capture barbarians. Oh, I can't say I've played with Germany before. I also like using them. But one of the reasons I like using them is because they have good music in the background. Because they had so many, I'm assuming, great artists, and each civ has a background of music. That, like, the Aztecs is the worst. It's just like rattles, and that's why I put different music on when I'm using the Aztecs. But Germany, I'm sure there's, I don't want to guess which ones, but they have a bunch of great composers, and so they have really good music when you play with Germany. Pro tip. This camp is back. All right, you guys chill. But yeah, all the civs you're mentioning are the ones. Maybe everyone likes playing with those, but definitely the ones that I've used before. Who else? I mean, Germany, Japan, Aztecs. I'm pretty sure I played with a lot of them, but those are the ones that I used to go back to a lot. Those 3 exactly. Did they move their just encampment somewhere else? Okay, let's see. Lighthouse. Armory. Can we purchase the armory? We can't. Let's build the armory with the idea that we're going to build all our ships out of here. Let's see, how many wonders do I have? Because when I get in the game, they always get them before I can get them. Oh, yeah, so I didn't build that many wonders. Let's see, here in my capital city, I built the Hanging Gardens early on, and then these are my national colleges, just like a national wonder. But did I build any wonders here? Oh, I built Machu Picchu for happiness in my second city. And then from there, I think I just took over cities. So this wonder has, I forget who this was. Ugh, I forget who I took over, but they built the statue of Zeus. I didn't build it. No wonders there. I guess I could just flip through the cities. No wonders. Oh, this one, Karakorum. It was was it Attila? They had 3 great wonders, so I adopted all those. Who was this? Palenque, the Mayans. They had 4 great wonders. The Parthenon Temple. They even had great arts in theirs. That's kind of cool. Do I click on it? Does it leave? Portrait of Louis Francois Rouble, whatever. Adrian Carpentier's great artist. Nice. So they gave me some art. Phidias showing the frieze of the Parthenon to his friends Loris Alma Tadema. The Parthenon. We have some great works of art here. Let's see what else. So yeah, I have a bunch of wonders. But because I adopted them. Yep. Did I miss any? No, I think that's all of them. But I have a few. Yeah. I'm playing on King, which is I think is 1 below like the hardest level. And yeah, there's very few wonders that you can get. You just gotta assume that you're not gonna get the wonder basically when they're being built because the computer's just super fast. What is this? Tenochtitlan. Public school? Public school it is. Looks like there's 3 trade routes. How are we so unhappy? I mean, I understand why probably, but gotta get enough to start buying courthouses. I talked to my friends about this game, but they don't seem to care much. They say it's boring. I put so many hours into this game. I remember when I first played it 7 years ago. I forget how long ago. Damn, Japan's taking over. Oh wait, Japan got taken over. Oh wow. I had some friends introduce me to it and I sucked at it. It's just we were playing and then I think after that we played maybe once or twice, but the games are so long. Like it's not boring, but it's tedious. Like I'm playing against the computer right now and I've put in like at least 6, maybe like 5-6 hours into this game. So it's tedious. I love the game. I wish I had friends like that could be competitive with it, but I think at one point I got like so good at it that the friends that I was playing with didn't really play it much, so it wasn't we'd play once for like 2-3 hours and then we would just never go back to the game. So I play against the computer a lot. Oh yeah, I love Civ 5. I have Civ 6 and I've only played a few hours in Civ 6, but I don't know. It didn't feel the same. I haven't finished a game in Civ 6. No, but yeah, it's a good game. I always come back to this one. Civ 6 is just like in this game. I don't like to micromanage like the units too much. Like I don't enjoy it being too tedious. And at least when I played Civ 6, it was super tedious. Like you had to manage every worker. And not only every worker, but you have to manage every type of building that you build. Like you had districts and it sounds good, but it was just a bit too tedious for me. Okay. This guy's still chilling. Okay. We're just struggling getting our happiness up. Okay, maybe we go. I'm gonna go through all. I'm gonna try to do some micromanaging here. Yeah, Civ 6 isn't that good to me because it didn't have. Yeah, agreed. It doesn't have the same atmosphere. I think there's a mod for it, but one of the things I really didn't like was that it was like the graphics and the art were really cool, but the warriors were too cartoonish, I would say, and that also threw me off. It just made it seem like it just seemed too cartoonish. It seemed like a Zanga online game as opposed to like a actual Civ game where like you can zoom in on the warriors here and everything seems relatively realistic, even though it's a view of the map, but you can see the farms, tiny buildings, the cities. When you see those warriors, it was just they were like ballooned. Like here, it looks realistic, and there it was just it wasn't the same. Just yeah, it had a weird vibe to it. Caravansary. Should we build more caravans? Monument banks, zoos. All right. Oh, I was gonna go through my cities and micromanage the ones that I can micromanage. I can. Citizen management. We're doing gold. Let's do production. Tenochtitlan. We're doing default. Let's do production. Oh, nice. Thanks for the follow. Let's go Teotihuacan. Let's do production. Because I don't think I need any more citizens to increase my unhappiness anymore. Why are these on gold focus at? I'm assuming that's what the AI was doing. Let's just go all production. Well, that's probably an issue there. There goes all my gold, but maybe we'll be able to build things now. Let's see. Antiquity sites. Not my favorite things. Wow, we're still just struggling here though. Let's see where we're at. Demographics. Population, number 2. Still first place in technology. So maybe I'm going to go for a tech when like I'm going to race to space. You try to get into Heart of Iron 4. Actually, I haven't heard of that game. Heart of Iron 4. Heart of Iron. I haven't heard of it. What kind of game is that? Is it like similar to Civ? Can't say I've heard of that game. And then there's 4 of them. Yeah, because the games that I go back to just recently and forever, like the last few years, is Civ, Age of Empires, which really more Age of Mythology. But the Age of Empires series, I got really into Stardew or not recently, but the one game I'm looking forward to is I think there's a Harry Potter game coming out, like a RPG Harry Potter. I think it's coming out next year. So as soon as that game comes out, I'm definitely gonna try to play it. I'll try to stream it. Is there any other games that you like or the games that you watch people stream? Because I always, the few people who do watch, who stay watching me for a bit, I'm always curious to see like, hey, what games would they like to watch? Because I play the games that I like to play, but I can't imagine. I know there's some people who like watching, but if there's another game that I can figure out or like just get into that I haven't played that people like watching, that'd be great. Let's do a forge. Let's do a forge. That's fine. Okay, one unhappiness. And how did you get surrounded by archers, little worker? I can't imagine you're afraid of archers when you're in a steamboat with guns. Well, I guess there's a bunch of archers, but I mean, come on. Do I have any warriors here? And when are you gonna upgrade? All right, you hang out in your little lake. Oh, there's some aluminum. Some aluminium. You chill. Okay, we got some more happiness. Okay, this guy's gonna die. Run away, run away. Heart of Iron. I'm gonna try to look that up. Okay, he did. Or he got captured at least. Okay. Yeah, this is going slow here, but if I build another cargo ship, let's just max out our cargo ships and our caravans. I'm about to finish public school. Okay, that's good. I need to build courthouses. You just like watching stuff. Yeah, true. Makes sense. I know I try to watch some people play Civ. I know people play online to play against people, but I only got like a couple hours in me. Like I can't. It would be tough to sit down for like 8 hours to finish a game. Like that is. Yeah, that sounds ridiculously tough. Tenochtitlan. Let's just do caravans. Get our gold up at least. Start buying courthouses. Slowly but surely we can level up here. Keep our science up. Did Japan die completely? Oh wow. Herald Bluetooth. I kept calling him something else. Herald destroyed Japan. So there's 3 of us left. Didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. Okay, a unit was killed. Probably deserved it. Yeah, 6 hours. That sounds about right. 6 hours is, if I get my head wrapped around it, I'm ready to invest 6 hours. Like I could do it, but yeah, not recently. It's been a while since I've done like a 6-hour Civ session. I remember those times where I sit down and then I went from like morning to night. Ooh. But I haven't done that in a while. Finished a market. That's good. Do a bank, get more science, public school. The city never really grew. Oh, let's see if any of these guys can upgrade. Nope, none of them can upgrade. Okay. Let's do 10. Culture embargo the Aztecs. Let's just say no to that. He has 9 delegates. Ooh, that's something we gotta be careful about. Maybe we start paying some of these city-states to be our friends here. But none of them are asking for gold. Cahokia is asking for a trade route. Karakoram. Do we do cargo ship? Doesn't seem too bad. What do you recommend to research first? Like beginning of the game research? Kind of what I do is, again, because I hate micromanaging, and I try not to do like too crazy, like, hey, have a specific route for these specific technologies, but science is always good. So getting to the national college is probably a good thing to do. Doesn't matter what civ you're using, but basically to get to the National College, you need a library in every city that you have. So if you build like 2 or 3 cities early on, just make sure you build your libraries and then get to philosophy, and it gives you a 50% science boost in whatever city you build it in. So build it in your capital. So you can get like a pretty big science bump by trying to get to philosophy. But that's a thing. If you're just going to take over people, depending who you're using, it's always good to get to like archers. And like for the Aztecs, they have one of their special buildings is the floating gardens, which is really good too. So sometimes I go that way. And then I did get the hanging gardens. That helps your capital city just with so much food at the beginning, so it grows big. But those are the ones, either hanging gardens but really like just standard national colleges is really good to go towards, because yeah, that just science is good. Can't go wrong with science. See, enacted resolutions, world religion, heritage sites, embargo. That it passed anyways, so they have 9. Let's do standing army tax. So everybody's gonna hate that. Let's do that. Let's build another caravan. Okay, yeah, because we need to max out our trade routes. We have 30 iron. Arabia stole navigation. Navigation? Where's navigation? Oh, I thought navigation was way behind. Oh. They're behind, not that behind. Mexicali. Let's just do a market, I guess. What map did I choose? I think I chose random, to be honest. I chose like a large map. I think originally we had like, I think we had 8 civs. Was it 8 civs? So it has to be like continents or something. I think it was continents, because maybe there's a way of checking, but I'm pretty sure it's continents. We have like 4 or 5 large bodies of land. But continent's always fun because you can take over some people. Then you can also build up a navy. It's pretty cool when you start building up navies. Sinaloa Lighthouse. It's recommending lighthouse. I don't really want to build a lighthouse. But whatever. Let's keep it. So that's the thing where I'm just gonna go with what's recommended by the computer. Makes the decision quicker, makes me be able to go to the next turn faster. Which seems fine, unless I lose, but seems okay. Our happiness is still going in the trash. What is this? Tenochtitlan again. We just finished a caravan. I think we're building all our caravans. Okay. Let's do stock exchange, since this city's building the most money. Can never find anyone to share my passion for this game because everyone just doesn't remember. It just doesn't care. I think a few people still play it a lot. Like I'll check it out like on Twitch, kind of how you're doing. There's still like a few people, but everyone plays online, and it's just online's too intense. Like I said earlier, I have to get my head around it. But basically, that's what happened to me. So I don't mind playing against the computer. Like I put it on hard basically, and even though I'm pretty much like dominating, it's not super easy. Like I thought I was gonna go take over Herald Bluetooth, and it didn't happen. So, yeah, it's still pretty fun playing against the computer. It'd be nice though to have like a solid group of people who play. But then again, yeah, it's just you have to be ready to invest. Like again, like these 6 hours that I played this one game, I can kind of do at my own, like at my own schedule basically. Like I think I've been playing over the last 3 weeks. But who's gonna be down with that? You have to find, yeah, like maybe 4, 6 people to get online, and yeah, It's tough. Do we build everything? Harbor. City connection. Gold workshop bank. Okay, I'm gonna start building some frigates since I have plenty. Whoops. Since I have plenty of. Or we just wait till I can build battleships. How far are we from battleships? We're 6 techs away from battleships. So I'm just gonna wait to build some battleships. So in that case, let's do a hydro plant, windmill. It shouldn't be that hard to decide. Let's do a bank. How our happiness though is going. Let's see. Deed is really hard. First time I played on it, Greece, you got killed. That was a year ago. Yeah, deity is annoying. King can be annoying, but it's not so bad. Deity just feels like if you were to start building a wonder at the same turn as like the computer does, and you guys have the same production, I think that the computer just cheats and they give themselves a bonus. Like they can just build things faster than you. Things don't cost much more. Like if you look at the map on deity, I think you're probably even on king actually. Like you look at some of the resources that the computer has in their starting land, it's ridiculous. They're basically given like a golden goose of a map. And then you look at your own land and it's just kind of garbage. So that's kind of annoying because it's not really. They're just giving the advantage to the computer, so you just have to be super fast. But I have beat deity, but I can only beat deity like one way, and it's just rush them at the beginning. I think that's why I got so used to using the Aztecs or using Japan. It's just as soon as you create a warrior like a Jaguar, at least if I'm using the Aztecs, send 2 Jaguars and an archer over, and just start. Just go to war with them right away, and then that way you kill any early settlers and you just kind of stop them from going up. And it's still hard to beat them, but that's the only time I've been able to, and it's only 1v1. I think I've tried playing deity before with like 8 civs or 6 civs, and it's just they just dominate. But I might try it again. I haven't tried deity in a long time, assuming I win this game. If I don't win this game, then I'm gonna stick to king, because that means I definitely can't win. All right, we need to use some of this money that we have. Hold on. Let's move that guy once, because of course I said I'm gonna purchase some things, and then I just go ahead and skip turn. Let's annex and let's buy a courthouse. Yep. Oh, let's buy a pagoda. If you're letting us. That's good. Jeonju. This would have been a good city to have razed to the ground, but now we have it, so I've had it for so long that I'm not going to raise it to the ground. I'm just going to buy a courthouse for it. There we go. Samurai is really good because it does the same damage as musketman. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you know what? I think I read that a long time ago. Yeah, that's there. It replaces the musketman, right? At least for Japan. Yeah, that is really good. I might use Japan, and assuming I finish this game here in the next. I'll try to play again tomorrow, but assuming I finish this in the next couple of weeks, or next few days maybe, I'll try using Japan. Doesn't replace it. I think it goes samurai then musketmen. I remember when I've used Japan. What's the samurai's special? They have a special perk also, not just being able to attack at full strength even though they're dying. They do something else, don't they? I feel like they do something else. I feel like they do something with the atolls. But I don't remember. Let's see, what do we got here? You finished building a lighthouse. It's just your university? Am I at war with somebody still? I better not be. Oh, Hong Kong likes gold. Should I start getting these guys? Give a gift of 1,000. And they, ugh, what a waste. I thought they would become my allies, but they did not. So that's kind of annoying. But we'll start becoming friendly with the city-states. We're getting decent gold in. Stable, really? Alright, stable it is. Okay, what are we building here? We just finished the market. I've played this game a lot. I've played it a lot for a long time. I think when I open up Steam, I've played this game easy over 1,000 hours, probably like 1,500 hours, and it worries me. I don't even want to think about how many days that translates into, but I think like 1,500 hours I've put into this game, which is a lot. It's probably too much. What did we just build? A market? Let's just do a bank. There's this. I thought we couldn't build any more trade routes. It shows I can do one more. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna switch real quick. Might as well max out my trade routes. 62 days. So 2 months. Assuming I didn't eat or drink or sleep or do anything. That actually doesn't sound too bad. That's crazy though. That's 2 months. Assuming I did sleep. I'd take away 8 hours. Assuming I went to school or work, that's another 8 hours. So just 8 hours a day. 1,500 hours. What is that? It's a lot. It's like it's like if I played 8 hours a day for a year. That's crazy. Let's see. Jeonju. No, yeah, I've played this game a lot. Like it's like second nature. That's why like I try to like normally when like all these cities, all the things that I'm building, I normally go with what the computer recommends. Oh, 801's pretty good. It's not a little bit. And yeah. I'm afraid to look up how much I've done. I'm assuming it's like 1,500. Ooh, great merchant. Let's just go to Genoa. Okay. 2 happiness. We're no longer fighting anybody. 33 days doesn't sound that bad. 62 days doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. But I guess it is a lot, because most of those hours, at least for me, that I put in was over about a year. Maybe 2 years. So it's like a whole 2 months, assuming I played straight over 2 years. Like that means I was playing a lot. Let's do a public school. Where's this little archer doing? Why is he coming over here? Oh, of course, he's already plundered our land. Ooh, that's probably why I shouldn't have built it. All right, who needs peeps? That's fine. Oh, nice. So We got good hours going into it. Oh, this is a good, I don't know, this is a well-built game. That's a good game. It is. That's why I'm playing it now, basically. Like, I tried Civ 6. I think Civ came out with a game before Civ 6 called Beyond Earth. Did I get that game? I think I tried it for a little bit, but it wasn't the same, not having actual civilizations. I don't think I played that game too much. What do we just build? A caravan? Let's do stock exchange. OMG. Let's just give you extra sight. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think I played it too much, to be honest. I don't even remember what it was like. I almost want to say I might not even have bought the game. But I had to have, because I was super into Civ 5, so I just don't remember. I don't think I maybe put like 2 or 3 hours into it. Something stopped me from it, and yeah, it probably just was a bad game. I don't think many people liked it. The idea was cool, though. I thought it was kind of interesting. Like, doing like a space Civ sounded kind of interesting, but they didn't deliver. Ooh, there we go. Alright, trade routes maxed. Happiness, not too bad. Not too great, but not too bad. Let's just heal you. Great merchant has reached Genoa. Arabia keeps stealing my technology. Master of Orion. That sounds more familiar, but I didn't play that game. Civ 5. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. There's very few games that compare. Age of Mythology. I'm a big fan. Age of Mythology. I've also put in some time into it. So, it's not up there on Civ 5, but Age of Mythology is definitely a good game. That one I can go back to. Actually contemplating whether I was going to play Civ 5 or whether I was going to play Age of Mythology. And that game came out, ages ago. Age of Mythology came out like 15 years ago. So yeah, that's also a good game. It's one of the Age of Empires games. But they did a mythology one where like you can pick Greek like the Greek gods, you can pick Egyptian gods, you can pick like Thor. It's just like different different like gods you can pick, which is actually kind of cool. It has the same feel of like picking different civilizations. It's like cool because you have nice little backgrounds with whoever you pick. They all have different perks. You can pick Thor, Odin, Loki, different like Egyptian gods, Ra, Osiris. I forget exactly who. You can pick Gaia. Age of Mythology: The Titans was like the expansion pack, but that's also a good game. This barbarian encampment's making caravels. Alright, let's see. We built a bank. No frigates yet. We built a hydro plant. Do we have aluminum? Stock exchange. Let's just use stock exchange. Wow, I keep saying, I think I said it a few turns ago. October 30th, 2002. What? So I didn't get it when it came out. But probably not too long after that. I think Age of Mythology came out, or there was like an expansion. I think it was the Titans. That's when I first started playing it, and I don't even think I got it when that expansion pack came out. But soon after. So there was a re-release on Steam, like where they just remastered it, but it's the exact same game. So that's the game I've purchased recently. I think probably back in 2016. I purchased it because it was basically like a remake of the original. Like I can't even tell. I'm sure the graphics are a lot better, but they just remade it, and I'm pretty sure like it was super popular. And then 14 years later, they didn't change the game. Just you're able to go online and play against people again. So it's pretty cool. You heal. All right, we're getting towards submarines. So we're gonna build some submarines here. Go destroy Harold Bluetooth's navy. Maybe I'll wait till I get a couple frigates or a couple battleships. Should I build any of these great wonders? Not too far. Sistine Chapel. Porcelain Tower. Let's do Porcelain Tower. Alright, we have 6,000 gold. Let's spend some of it, yeah? If the next turns ever stop. Here we go. Okay. Plank. Let's spend some gold. What do we need? Courthouses, I guess. Courthouses. Let's just do it. Courthouse. Who else is... Can I tell if they have a little fist? Nope. El Salvador, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. I should have... These capitals, I definitely should have built a courthouse early on. Okay, courthouse. Age of Mythology is a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. It's obviously it's a real time. It's like RTS game. It's a lot shorter than a Civ. Like you can finish one game in like 30 minutes to an hour. But it's fun. It's like also city building, but you build really quick. You basically build barracks. You build like a temple. You advance to 4 different ages. You build an armory, and then once you go to a new age, there's different upgrades you can give to your different warriors or your different people. You have to mine gold. You have to make food with your villagers. Have villagers cutting down trees, and so you have to basically manage like your resources, and then also build up an army, take over some town centers, and then at the same time, like you can either build a wonder and win, or you can go and fight somebody and just win that way. But it is a really fun game. Age of Empires obviously is similar. It's from the same type of company basically, but Age of Empires, I've always struggled with it more. Age of Mythology, I feel like they did it perfectly. But there's a new Age of Empires that just came out, Age of Empires 4, which I bought, which I've been playing, and I've been getting into it recently, but I've been losing. I should. I don't think I've ever tried to make a Discord. I have Discord, but maybe I will, just to see who joins, and then yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'll try that. I'll try that here and after I finish this up. Let's see. Jeonju. Just build a stable. Sinaloa. They want me to build a workboat for this fish. Sure. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I don't think I've ever really used Discord. I wonder if a bunch of people, or a handful of people would join. It would be pretty fun. Okay. 3 turns away from our submarines, but probably still pretty far away from getting our battleships. But that's really the next goal. Colosseum. Let's definitely build that. Sao Paulo. Let's build a courthouse here. Oh. And let me annex them, but it's still next turning. It's not good. Only real gamers? Yeah, that'd be... To be honest, whoever would join would be great. Even if it's like people who are just getting into it, would be fine. What is that noise? Oh, this is part of the game. I haven't done this in a while. Alright, let's purchase our courthouse. And now, let's choose our ideology. Has anybody chosen yet? 2 tenants, 2 10. Oh, nice. I think I'm the first one to get here. Let's go with order. Science. Culture or basically battle. Nobody. So I'm the first one. So I'm going to get 2 free tenants. Which ones did I pick before? Level 1. The rate at which great people... Nope, don't need great people. 2 happiness for monuments. My happiness is pretty bad, so I might do that one. Gold cost of purchasing buildings, 33% cheaper. Ooh, that sounds pretty good too. 15% attack, don't need that. Double agents. Spies twice as likely to capture. That's fine. 1 local happiness for factory. I think I need to do happiness. Hopefully all my cities have monuments, so we're at 2 happiness. Let's see how this... Oh, I guess we only didn't have that many, but we went up to 11, so that's good. I think I'm gonna still go with happiness because I don't want to risk being unhappy because that ruins my production. The first time I ever got to nukes, I threw them out like it was nothing and didn't notice the cost they put on the land. Yeah, nukes are fun. Nukes are fun. I forget. I know I've used nukes before. I can't say. I think when I've used them, it was... I think I was so far ahead that it didn't matter. I just wanted to use them just because I had them. Like, I've never had a nuke and was, like, in a close war. I think maybe one time I got nukes and I forget which CIV was about to win, like, a science victory. So I nuked their city, but they still launched their spacecraft. So, let's see. Yeah, they're super powerful. I like putting them on like the aircraft carriers and just have them ready. National wonders or workshop. Let's do workshops and factories. Okay, we're at 18 happiness now. That's fantastic. Choose a host. I'm gonna choose myself. I gotta watch out for that. I have a spy that I haven't used. Let's use you to Pashabek. Denmark remains the host. Okay, we built a workboat. Why do they want me to build an amphitheater? Let's do a public school. One of the rare times I'll do something else that the computer's not recommending. Let's see. Hostile with an army so weak. Okay. 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 Let's see. Where's this production for? We built a workshop, floating gardens. Wow, this. Oh yeah, I hate when they say that. It's annoying. I was so glad to go attack them, and then I misclicked and I lost my 1 warrior that was super advanced. They snuck up on my other crossbowman who was also super advanced. Look at all these. I had a like this guy's, he survived the ages, so I have double attack, extra range. He's good from, he's protected well from like range shots. So I'm just waiting to get him upgraded. Whoa. Is it 13? Oh, that's highest gold, please. There we go. They always say my armies are weak, but they have like nothing, and I'm like, are you trying to die? Yep, that's that's basically. I used to early on would just, you have the 2 options of choosing like okay, thanks for saying that, or you will pay. I remember I used to always not try to make them angry, but now it's like, really? You're gonna pay. I think right now I didn't choose it, but yeah, they're gonna pay basically. As soon as I get to As soon as I get to my battleships, maybe I shouldn't wait, but oh, they take wow. They're trying to win a world victory here. So I'm gonna have to step it up soon, because if they become the world leader, then it doesn't matter what I do. Let's do university. I think I'm still ahead on science. That might be wrong, but no, we're not even ahead on science anymore. Wow. We're number 1 in land, number 2 in soldiers, but there's only 3 of us. So, wow. Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Let's do a forge. What we built here? Did they just finish their cargo ship? There's no recommendations here besides that. So let's do stock exchange, and let's do 10. Okay. We're gonna have to start building some submarines. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Build our first submarine. And we'll build some more. So we'll just go take out his navy. We'll upgrade the few boats that we do have. We'll get some battleships. And then we'll at least take over the coast. And then we'll send over the one army that we do have here, which we're pretty close. So I'll make sure I'm upgrading them. Oh, they're chilling. There goes our little buddy. Should have built one more submarine. Purchased one more submarine. There we go. Promote them to Wolfpack, just so that they just destroy everything like in one shot. Kyoto. Really need to get to let's try purchasing something here. I can't purchase anything with faith. Where's our little religious city? Salvador. Can we purchase anything with faith? Nothing. Karakoram. Can we purchase anything with faith? Great engineer. No, it'd be nice if I could buy some great scientists, but any other cities? No. Alright. Did we already check these? Great engineers. No, I don't need great engineers. Alright, well, let's send you. You keep going for some money. Wow. Let's see. Alright, 12 gold. Okay. Market, sure. You know what? I forgot that I could do this. I am going to set a lot of these other cities on. I'm going to build queues for these other cities. Let's build a queue here. Show queue. Add to queue. Let's build an armory, a castle, a temple, a workshop, opera house. Perfect. I'm gonna do that for these other cities as well. Teotihuacan, add to queue. This one eventually I'm gonna build battleships, but for now, let's just do. Let's do these simple ones. Stable harbor. Okay, add to queue. Perfect. This will make it easier to just move the game along. Musicians Guild. Whoops. Aqueduct. Don't need aqueduct. Whatever. Clicked on it. Lighthouse. Let's do a workboat. Add to queue. Amphitheater, barracks, harbor, bank. Stadium. Okay, let's keep going. Add to queue. Amphitheater, barracks, workshop, aqueduct, temple. Amphitheater, aqueduct, university, barracks, temple. I don't think I can do this one. Who's this? Salvador? Alright, well that's not too bad there. Let's do university. Let's go with your submarine friend. I wonder if Harold already has submarines. If he's ahead of me, he probably already does. It does privateers, which makes sense. Okay. Jeonju. Did I build a queue here? Big Ben. How far are we? All right, 3 techs away from battleships. All right. Well, we're going. We have good money. We have a couple of submarines here, keeping an eye out. So we'll probably we'll probably take Ribe, and we'll take Kuopang. And once we have a foothold, then we can start attacking Copenhagen. And the time I think that it takes us to take over Ribe and Kuopang, I think I would have made my way towards... Oh, I didn't pick dynamite. Make our way towards dynamite. And then that way we can bring in some artillery and just start destroying them. Alright, you guys chill, you chill. Alright, who didn't I pick stuff for? Let's add to queues. Let's add to queues. Let's add to queues. Barracks. It's not letting me. It is not letting me. And these guys are taking all our workers. Trade route plundered, of course. Who's plundering our trade routes? Our water trade routes, of course. Let's add to queues here. Well, choose production. Okay, never mind. Add to queue. Let's do worker. They want workers. There we go. Oh, somebody else adopted an ideology. That's great. Let's see. The British blew up Copenhagen a lot back then because Napoleon messed with their trade. Oh, seems like the same thing's happening now. Palenque University. Ugh, come on. Let me build a queue. Let's see. Add to queue. Monument, shrine, sure. Simple things. Stadium. Granary. Bank. Perfect. A standing army tech ban. Gems. I need to start spending money on... Wow. I need to start spending money on getting... on becoming friends with all the city-states. He has way too many votes. He just banned our gems and now we're unhappy. Okay. Upgrade you. Okay, you go meet up with all your friends. Wait, you go kill this thing. You, oh, did I not move him? You come here and then go meet up with your friends. When the barbarians have better technology than me, that's not good. Oh, you get spies in Civ 5. So I think at certain ages you get you just recruit a spy. So I think once you get to a certain tech level, I forget exactly where it is. It might be like at each age, but I forget when it triggers it. But you just have to watch kind of closely because I know there's times I'll look up here at the spy tab, and it'll have like a number here if you're not using your spy. So right now I have 3 spies. Huitzin, Huachetl, Nyotl. My first spy, I just put in counterintelligence just in my city so no one will steal my techs, but I'm not even first place in technology anymore, so I might as well move them, but yeah. But I normally just do counterintelligence so people don't steal my technology. Okay. Okay, will you step back for a second and heal? Okay, damn, do I want to spend my money on 57 influence? Anybody else want money? Vancouver wants money, but normally... Okay, so they're my ally, that's good. Hong Kong. If I give them a gift of 1,000, they're now my allies. And that's what I'll keep an eye for. Just anyone that I can bribe with money. Alright. Okay, this guy's going over here to plunder some stuff. Sneaky barbarians. My eyes are red and glued to my screen. My eyes are... I'm dying. I want to try to pick a good spot to leave off on, and I was hoping it would be when I built some battleships. So I think as soon as I build my few battleships, I think I might be getting there. But I want to leave on a good spot where I remember what my plan was. So I have my submarines in place. Next is to buy a few battleships, even though I just spent all my money. Let's hold off. Circus Maximum, probably not the best thing to build here. Where's Tenochtitlan? Any of these upgradable yet? Nothing. Okay. Let's do... I need to build queues again. You have a queue, 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 you have a queue. You do not have much of a queue. Monument. Bank. Zoo. Walls. Windmill. You do not have a queue. So monument, floating gardens, windmill, hydroplant, hotel. Should have done stadium. That's fine. And you have a queue. You do not have a queue. Add a queue. City is Istiklal. Let's do a monument, bank, zoo, hotel. Ooh, observatories are always nice. Observatories are good. I think they give, I think it's also like 50% science if they're next to us. If they're, you can only build one in a city that's next to a mountain. So that's kind of cool. Monument, walls, temple, armory, bank. You have a queue, you have a queue. I think everybody has a queue. Perfect. So I don't have to worry about that for a few turns. Oh, that was nice. Okay, you guys just relax for a minute. Of course. Okay, steam power is about to be good. So we can upgrade our one. Oh, we built the porcelain tower. Where do we build that? You go on auto. I think we built it here in Tenochtitlan. Where is... Ooh, we got a great scientist. Ooh. Saved me 20 turns. That's pretty good. Your army's little. Yeah, very well. He actually scares me right now. For the time being. Anybody else want gold? Vancouver. Where they were my ally and then... Anybody else need gold? Nope, just Vancouver. Okay, what were we gonna do? What were we gonna do? Cargo ships, Hong Kong. Oh yeah, let's check to see where we are. Okay, so 2 away from electronics. Let's see. South America's the best at defending because all the mountains and there's only one way in. Oh yeah, like if you're doing continents, but the actual like world continents, yeah. I think I've played the actual like world map before, and it's always a little odd. Like if I do play it, it has to be like on a huge map so that you have space to kind of move around. And the only way is blocked in mountain. Yeah, I don't think I played the world map too much. It's fun though, but I think I like just kind of like this, like where it's like 4 or 5 different continents, but you don't know what it's going to be like, so kind of have to discover everything. This guy's been chilling here for a while. You go there since there seems to be some barbarians. Whoa. Okay. Worker, I don't know why you're in the water. I'm sure you're traveling somewhere, but not advised. There's clearly pirates. We've discovered replaceable parts. Oh, we're working on planes now. Is it really planes before we get to electronics? It is. Alright. Alright. Oh, Harold is still ahead of me. Not by much, but he's ahead. If you go back in the water, you silly little worker. Oh, wow. Who do we have there? Who's protecting this? I don't think I have anybody here. I have this knight here. 3 turns. Okay, 3 turns it is. Losing grasp on La Venta. You're gonna die, bro. I'm just gonna leave you. Friends here. Vatican City. Arabia keeps stealing my tech. They're coming up. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll try that for the next one. To see if, yeah, there's people who just kind of want to watch or people want to join. This archer's wreaking havoc. Where'd you go, little buddy? Of course he ran away. You son of a gun. Did I kill him? No, I didn't. He just ran away. Where'd he go? Is the question. Did I kill him? I don't think I did. Worker. Only reason oh, I should just capture him with this knight. Alright. What are you doing? Okay, go up there. Okay. Okay, we definitely have more money than everybody else, which is great. Okay, you chill there, little knight. You go up there, little buddy. Where did that one worker go? You too? Alright, alright, Arabia. One thing you don't like about Civ 5, not enough research. What do you mean? Like not enough technology? Like in the tech tree? I guess looking at it like this, it doesn't seem like that many. It covers a lot though. Yeah, to be honest, I like the way this is set up. But if it had some other techs, it would definitely be good. But using like this setup. I forget exactly how it was like in Civ 6, but I didn't like the way it was set up. This is actually really cool. Yeah, you're right. Like if they had extra text here, I don't think I've ever used a mod to add more more technologies. That's interesting. I'll probably look at using some mods. What text does it add? Like if it had railguns for future check. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I see. Like, yeah, things like that, like adding different like weapons, or that's pretty cool. Let's just heal you for fun. Buenos Aires and Denmark no longer allies. That's good. Okay. I don't know where my workers are going across like the world for, but they're getting destroyed. Okay, you've told me that 100 years ago. Harold Bluetooth. Okay, I'm not watching my tech. Alright, we're building. Oh, and I'm not watching my happiness. Where's my happiness going? Huh. It's not good. Alright, all my workers are getting murdered. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade these guys. I can't upgrade you, but let's go patrol the seas over here. Okay, you chill. Alright, you relax. Alright, 9 turns. I wish... we got gold. Once I have... add new Pacific Rim robots. Oh, wow. That do lots of damage. They cost a lot. Oh, yeah, that'd be... That kind of reminds me of Age of Mythology, where you actually... At one point, you can actually build a Titan. And they're just... Yeah, they just destroy everything. They're pretty cool though. That'd be a fun mod to play. Let's go Sinaloa. I don't know where my happiness went. I don't know what happened. I need to choose carefully here with 195 in happiness from all sources. Oh, that's pretty cool. Combat medics, and assassins. That's interesting. That is pretty cool. Gives it like a little bit of different flavor. Actually, one thing I've been forgetting is to build battleships. I'm gonna need... What is it? I'm gonna need oil. And I don't have... Oh, I do have oil. Okay, we're good. We are good. Snipers? That's interesting. I wonder how those would work. We have like unlimited range, basically. Okay. I can hear your people wailing. I don't know why they are. We used to be happy. We used to be a happy little group. Whoa. These barbs are gonna get me. Alright, retreat, retreat. I really hate that. I wanted to do more gold. But let's try going to our second level of social policies here. They have a lot of range and do 30 damage from far away. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that would... mods I'd definitely like to check out. Every observatory, public school, or research lab. That sounds good. One food, one culture. No, no, no. Factories and technology. I don't think I've built any factories yet, so let's just go with happiness. Okay, it's got us in the yellow again. It's a band-aid. But we're working on electronics now. So that's a good thing. Whoa! What are these frigates doing here? Oh. Look at that. I can't. They build these barbarian encampments right where they're gonna get there. The robots do like 220 damage because they cost so much. Nice, yep. 3 uranium, 3 aluminum. That's expensive. That is expensive. Alright, take them. You chill. You chill. You go work. What mod is that called? Alright, 32 turns away. 32 turns away. And we can start trying to make up some ground here. 4,000 gold, Pacific Rim. That's pretty cool. I'll probably definitely check that out. Maybe once I finish this game, the next game that I start, I'll try to do a mod. That'd be interesting. Okay. Cahokia. That's this. Let us be friends. No longer ally Cahokia. Real quick, huh? Okay, we're just spending gold on allies like crazy. Okay. I don't like that my workers are all dying here. Yep, he's dead. Surprised this trade route hasn't been plundered. If you just look up more units, it should pop up. Yeah, I'll look up to see which different ones there are. Ban luxury. I can't. Oh, whoa. I don't know where this is weird. I don't know if it's because I became friends with the city-states. No, that probably is what it is. That now I have more happiness, but these guys keep banning luxury resources. So let's unban gems. And let's send you there. Circus Maxima. Yeah, let's do that. Jaeger units and new units. Yeah, then qualified units. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd be a nice little flavor. Whenever I get into like the modern, I wonder, do they add? It'd be cool if they also added like different units like at the very beginning, like in the early ages. Those are the ones you tend to stay longer with. I know once I get to like the tech at the end, I don't have them for very long. Like you go from artillery to rocket launchers to, I don't know, it just seems to go pretty fast once you have high technology. The only downside is they don't have a new texture for the qualified units. Oh, yeah, that is. That's unfortunate. let's just heal you for the time being. Grasp on Brussels. What is this? Oh, we're good. You. There's a war. Elephants at trapping, and they do 12 damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen some more elephants. I think in like Age of Age of Empires too. I think, does India have war elephants in this? But that's pretty cool. Tenochtitlan, East India Company. We start building great war bombers. What do I feel like Herald Bluetooth is ready for me already? Let's do Arsenal. Completed the Prora. Yeah, India does have war elephants, right? Yeah. I feel like those are pretty badass too. Alright. Upgrade you guys. Finally. Not you yet. 11 turns away from battleships. Let's do this. Ooh, look at this. I'll send you there. You chill. Mm. 10 turns away from battleships. You just relax. Relax for now, relax for now. Maybe should I just go to war with them? I feel like I want to. We have some trade routes with them. Am I ready to start a war? Maybe I'll just build. I'm gonna build my battleships, and then that'll be a good place to stop. But that'll be the next place where I try to pick up, where I'm about to destroy Herald Bluetooth. You chill. 5 turns away from some battleships. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to build a couple more. What are you doing? Go. To build a couple more submarines. Oh no, I'm just gonna save the battleships. Where's my privateer? Oh, we have this guy. This guy will be the ones that take over the city. Have my submarines will destroy all their navy, and then battleships will just wreak havoc. What I do is get my units in place and put ships right outside so they can't leave and cut off supplies. Yep. I'm gonna try to do that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna build like 4 battleships. We'll plunder the trade routes. We'll destroy these privateers. Take over Ribe. Come down here. Blast Kuopang. We won't raise these cities to the ground. They're pretty big, actually. But they'll be the ones where we build our units up. We'll build some artillery. And then we'll go after Copenhagen. And we'll see. We'll see if they're ready or not. They probably will be ready. But we'll see. If they don't destroy me first. Oh, if they don't become world leaders first. You just heal for fun. You keep going. Oh, I didn't build. Ah! Stop next turning. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. Purchase. Is there anything? Let's see, seaport. 15 production when building naval units. Okay, don't need that. At least not yet. I don't think any of these. So let's go with battleship. All right, there's one. There's one battleship. And we will definitely give them the shooting. Let's see. So you're going to become Britain, kind of, because Britain ruled the waves and attack Copenhagen. We are gonna try. Yeah, we had like the small land army, but it didn't happen. Took over most of the nations here on every map, but Copenhagen was able to catch up. Looks like I can afford 2 more battleships. Ah! Picked the wrong one. Oh, that's what I get for clicking too quickly. You go. Let's purchase another battleship. There we go. That and that. Alright. Who's up here? To Kyoto. Oh, I saw some planes in Kyoto. Uh-oh. And they just became friends with a bunch of people. Oh, they did that on purpose. I can't believe it. They know I'm about to go to war with them. Wow. These bastards. Look at, they somehow they became allies with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 city states. And when I checked earlier, they had hardly any gold. That's suspicious. That is super suspicious. That's the computer cheating. But we will still try to make do. Okay. Let's give it a second. Let's build our last battleship. It does seem like they're cheaters, right? Like, they obviously know that I'm building up. They shouldn't, but they know. But hopefully that's not going to stop us. Let's see. Get on with it. All right, we will. This is okay. That's fine. Let's that trade right will be back. Here we go. Now, hopefully they don't have any submarines, because if not, this battleship plan is going to be useless. Okay, we've lost the city connection. Of course, they have some of our cities surrounded. Where did that little trade route go? Okay. Might have to start destroying some city-states here. I think it can reach anybody. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so far it feels good. Let's do military base. A fishing boat has been destroyed by marauding caravans. Marauding caravans. All right, that's fine. Shipping boats I can live with. Okay, you did. There we go. we go. There we go. This feels good. It feels right. Not a privateer. Maybe a submarine. No. Let's do a stadium factory. Factory gives us happiness. Okay. Ooh. I see you. I don't know where you're going, but I see you. Okay, you dead. Let's go one at a time here. How is this guy avoiding? Okay, let's start bringing this little buddy. He is gonna... Let's plunder the trade route. Let's go over here. Here. Patrol the seas. Ribe's going down pretty quickly. I've always wanted an army so big that it could surround them, but then I thought that kind of army would be hard to command because I had an army that was close to that size. I think I remember one time I had a big army too, but then I didn't have good gold. And then they all started disbanding because I couldn't afford to keep them. Or I took over and then, like kind of like in this game, I've had to like kind of wait it out. They were costing me way too much money. So I'm glad like my trade routes or like my money's good right now. Alright, you go find, you go explore, little buddy. Oh, there's not much over here. Let's make sure we don't have to be at war with ones that are at peace with us. Okay. There we go. Perfect. 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 This guy's gonna attack Sydney if he has a chance. It's a little bit out of range. But we're gonna start destroying some of these. We're gonna start destroying some of these city-states. Okay, you go back over here. Did somebody shoot me? Why is my battleship a little hurt? Don't like that one bit. Oh, this artillery shot me. Okay. Freedom lets 8 units be free. Oh, that's true. Freedom does help with that. I don't think I've chosen freedom before. I forget why. I've always liked order just because it there's a few things in the ideology that help with science. So I always tend to go with. I always tend to fight people too. So I go with I tend to go with order. Okay, we're getting shot a little bit. Got to be careful. All right, Ribe is... Oh, they're asking me for a bunch of things now because you're about to lose a city. Okay, who's shooting us? Ooh, who killed us there? Your privateer was destroyed and bombarded by artillery. Was it Buenos Aires artillery? You're kidding me. That was a scary bum bum bum. Okay. You're chilling. Okay. Create a puppet. Annex the city. Can we build a courthouse? Let's create a puppet first. Okay. I think we can heal, which is good. Start attacking their soldiers. I go with rationalism because it gives me 2 free tech. Oh, that's actually pretty good too. Yeah, I'm all about technology. That sounds like a good one to go for. Everybody's still their allies. Sydney. is about to go down. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I should have been careful here. Let's get you out of there. Alright, if anybody decides to attack in the city, are they gonna take the city back? Ooh, they almost did, but they just all went to the water here, which is a very bad choice. They're about to get just picked apart here. They might take back the city, but they're going to lose a lot while they're trying to do that. Alright, they've taken it back over, but we're going to take it right back in like 2 seconds here. I got a great admiral. Okay. We're definitely bringing him to the party. I go with honor, freedom, rational tradition, commerce, and liberty. Yeah. I think what I've gone with in this game, commerce helped out a lot, and let's go with rationalism, but now I'm trying to up my ideologies, but those don't always help either too much. Am I getting culture for those? Yeah, I am. A unit was killed. Who was killed? Is that my great admiral? Do they take back over the city? Wow, they took back over the city, huh? I guess I should have held off for a second. Range is good. Or no, we're going for double shot first. Let's go 58 defense. We need to get out of range. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay, we've destroyed it. But I need more boats. All right, where's our? Have any caravels left? I don't think I do. Who's attacking here? That's a little annoying. Trade routes have all been plundered. We're still getting decent gold. Okay. You keep going, little buddy. Take out. All right. Well, Rabe has been destroyed. They're not letting me take it as easily as I wanted to. Let's go over here. Let's purchase. I guess another ironclad. Where are we on everything else? Destroyer. We're doing radio. Plastics. Maybe we just go destroyer first? No. I'm gonna build an ironclad. Ironclad. And let's just make sure you have city strength. Alright. And then you come over here. You go there. And start shooting their cavalry. Okay. healing. Somebody shot me. Who's shooting me? You go. Who is this? Artillery is shooting me. What a jerk. Okay, I'm gonna send some of these guys back to heal. Actually, they'll heal here. Okay, this admiral is still on his way, barely. I guess I could attack this guy. We'll attack both cities, makes sense. Wait, where is he going? Oh, I'm making him go the long way. 15 turns. Let's see what we got here. He's not protecting his city. Let's just go with bombardment. Maybe if you play online, you and me could play against AI and see who wins. Most likely you, but it'll still be fun. Yeah, I think we could definitely do that. I'll probably finish this game at one point, and then maybe the next game we start, we'll try to, as long as you don't mind, playing in spurts. Because I think this game that I'm on, I've had 3 sessions, but it's been over 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks. I think I basically played like 1 or 2 hour session, like basically every weekend. So if we do it over time, I don't think it can be too bad. Let's see. All right, well, my guy's getting there. I'm gonna take over the city, hopefully, and that'll probably be the spot where I leave off for today. Are these guys gonna destroy my city here? No, yeah, you definitely, like, I think I'm good against the AI kind of, but the few games that I've played online, it's like with people it's different, because people obviously, like, if they see you building up, they'll gang up on you. But no, it's as long as it's fun, I'm sure we'll be good. I'll probably try to go for like a culture victory. Unless you're about to win, then I'll try to attack you, basically. Okay. Alright, my ironclad is on its way. Taken ages to get here, but it's on its way. Ooh. Found some free murders. Okay, city can attack. Who are you attacking? Are they all retreating now? I should probably take over Sydney, because they're not really gonna fight back. Alright, well, we got both these cities right where we want them, essentially. Okay. I think I'm 1 turn away. Perfect. This guy's hiding over here. Found you, buddy. Oh, next turn. All right. Come on. I think we go for a science. Science is always fun too, actually. So I guess the only point I would attack you is if you built a city right next to mine, or if you're getting close to a science victory, or like a culture victory. All right, go get them, ironclad. Wow, they still have a bunch of people riding around. So we need to go back, because we need to attack these people. All right, attack a few. Okay, they've brought everybody. So let's attack. Let's get this guy out of here. Can I? Oh, I can take. Perfect. So I'm about to take both cities. Perfect. Perfect. You destroy that. You destroy you. You destroy you. You come back. Probably should heal right now that I have a chance also. Or if I took Afro-Eurasia, then built up and did a massive invasion of South America. Nice. Yeah, we could definitely do like a world map. Okay, people have declared war on me. Sounds about right. As long as I don't hear bum bum bum, then I am happy. Okay, let's see. Let's go there, there, there. Oh, let's step this guy out just in case. You can heal there. They took over both cities. These mother truckers. Okay. There we go. Oh, I probably should have attacked the city. Wasn't thinking. Wasn't thinking at all. Let's do a stadium. Called Dibs in Japan. Nice. I'll probably try to do. Japan's cool. Oh, I think the samurais. Do they do fishing boats? Is that what it is they do? Maybe I'll do America. I like America because they can buy tiles for cheap. It's like the Manifest Destiny or something. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who is shooting me? Let's take you out. There we go. Can't attack anybody, but let's go back. Alright. Please don't take over. Ooh, they almost did. I almost took over, and they're trying to block my boat from escaping. That's kind of clever. But it's not going to work because I'm going to destroy their cavalry. You shoot there. You back up. You escape. And heal there. Nice. Okay. Why is my worker out there living his life? Also like the joke. Bum bum bum. Oh, I hate that sound. That sound is the most nightmarish sound ever. Alright, they took back over. They are Alright, so they destroyed my ship. There's the bum. That's sad. Sadness. Here we go. You guys can run, but you can't hide. Okay. Are we regrouping? We're not. Okay. Why is this Great Admiral just... Okay, well, it doesn't look like I'm able to hold these cities. I have to build another ship to make it out here. Am I getting good culture at least? If this Great Admiral gets killed by Sydney, alright, you go over there, little submarine. Unit promotion, thank goodness, double attacks. I think I can go here and whoa. That's dangerous. Take you out. Let's go there. Let's go behind my submarine just in case. Okay. I would throw a nuke at you so quickly. I would try to sneak a nuke either on a nuclear submarine or an aircraft carrier, especially if you had like good defenses. I try to sneak an aircraft carrier like around the edges, and just to get in range. Only when necessary. Let's go here. Why? Get back on land, buddy. Okay, let's kill a couple more boats. Alright, you go here. Alright, you go here. Alright. Alright, I don't think I've sent anybody to come take over. Am I at war with all these people and I haven't taken them off? Sneaky jerks. Okay, well, it makes a big difference. Only when necessary, such a... No, I don't think I would. But if you were getting close to victory, I definitely would. I definitely would. If I had like extra nukes to spare, maybe. Circus Maxima. Let's do... We have plenty of money again. Let's do Seaport. Okay. Dang it. I think I'm gonna stop right here. I'm about to take these two cities, but I need to build some. I'm just gonna purchase them right now, but I need to build these ironclads. And I just didn't make as much. Oh, I made progress. Two of their cities are almost down. They're almost mine. I'll probably destroy Sydney next. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Get a little bit of sleep. But thanks for watching. I'm trying to play again tomorrow night, and then hopefully try to finish this game by beating Harold Bluetooth, and then going to take over Mecca, which should be pretty easy. They haven't been doing anything. All right. But thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Later.